Another topic I wanted to talk about was what I want to try and do is like piece things together, because there's a load of things that do piece together about being autistic, and your experiences. You're not actually alone with them, which a lot of people, because of the difficulty of communicating um, and trusting your environment and the people around you, you won't have realised. Talk to a lot of people who don't realise that we actually have quite common things that we think and feel. And I was talking to someone the other day, and I pretty much knew what they were going to say, and they were like, "Oh, I says, yeah, somebody just said that to me, like nearly every day, what you just said." And they're like, "No, I didn't know that." And I go, "Yeah." So the one thing I just wanted to talk about was weight gain. That can be quite common amongst autistics. It depends how uh, the anxiety affects you. So I did something interesting the other day, because I quite like running. But, it's part of my mental health things. But what I came across was the problem that some long distance runners get, and I did a half marathon, and I had a terrible stomach after. Um, and when I read up about that, it said about what your body does to whilst you're doing a long distance run. So all the blood goes from your major organs and it goes to your muscles, and it creates the adrenaline and the fight or flight hormone. And I thought, oh, hang on, that's what happens to autistics. And then I kind of realised the different effects of that and why it can affect our digestive system. I've talked about it before, but that high anxiety that we get, this is why, like I always say about trying to reduce it as much as we can, because of how much of an impact it can really have on our bodies. And with some people it can create a lot of weight gain because the body is going to store that. So you might like eat what somebody else eats, but if you've got high anxiety, it will stay on you more, and you will find some autistics will have warm weight gain because of that anxiety. So it's surprising, isn't it? I just wanted to point out, because somebody might not have thought of the fact that weight gain can be associated with high anxiety, because of the fight or flight thing that happens, and how much it will affect your digestive system. And this is why it's important to keep your anxiety down if you can, if it is possible. It's nice these days because I do hear quite a bit of people, parents and things, talking about their kids and keeping their anxiety down as a priority. And yay, because in my day it wouldn't have been like that. So it's a really good thing to hear about. There is positives, but if you're worried about your weight gain, it could partly be that. Of course, as well, there is the sensory comfort in eating, which is I've had it. I've been addicted to food in the past, and it's a comforting thing to do, eating. And because some of us are very sensory, it's a comforting feeling, eating. So you know and what I ended up doing, and I don't know if it will help some, and it might not be as satisfying, but I used to try and reduce my weight. I used to have ice lollies, because then I know you crunching ice, but if it's just water and some fruit juice or something like that, and you make your own, then it's like you actually chewing on something, which is that sensory thing, but then it's not high in calories. So like if I had a bag of donuts, which I do like, but the difference, at least you're probably getting your water, which we need a lot of, fruit juice, and then it's something sensory. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about. There's probably quite a few more things to do with weight gain I could talk about as well. Yeah, just wanted to say about that, how that can create weight gain, and you might wonder why, and maybe just even being anxious can just do that. Right.